Well, our lovely friend Rachel from The Art of Presence joins me now. How are you?
Good, I'm so glad to be here.
Well, thank you for coming. Our topic today is intuition. So will you first sort of just define what intuition means?
Yeah, it's really your inner wisdom. It's that really quiet whisper or subtle nudges that help you stay in alignment with who you really are.
I love it. It sounds simple, but there's a lot to it. So why do a lot of us kind of resist tapping into this inner wisdom?
Yeah. Well, I think we all have inner wisdom. I think part of it isn't resistance, it's just that we're not taught how to access it. And so that's where my work in the world comes in, to help people access and trust their intuition.
Yeah.
And also our culture doesn't really support it in the sense that we're often rushing and striving and stressing and disconnected and distracted, which doesn't really leave room and space for that stillness and silence and somewhat solitude, just to have your inner wisdom emerge.
Yeah. So when you say that it kind of exists in our body and not necessarily our mind, what does that mean, or how does that manifest itself?
I think in a couple different ways. I talk about, like, are you into it? Like, to into it, it's like, are you feeling drawn or pulled towards something, or do you get that feeling like something's off, and really beginning to trust that? Or for me, I'll get good goosebumps that I call soul shimmers. That's something like, oh, it's really...
That's so cute.
Yeah, like something's resonating. It like touched me at a soul level, and it just makes me know that I should be paying attention to this.
Soul shimmers. Don't you love that? So why is tapping into our intuition, why is that valuable?
To me, it is the most important form of knowing. It comes before logic, and so it can be hard to trust sometimes, but the outcomes end up being better than you could have planned or predicted. It also gives you a sense of empowerment, embodiment, and enchantment as you tap into your inner wisdom and just reconnect more with that sense of well-being and aliveness and wonder.
How has it made a difference for you?
I think all of those things of just really being able to trust myself more. I think there's more ease in decision making. When you're aligned with your intuition, there's a sense of calm, confident clarity that comes over you, even in the midst of difficult decisions. And I've made some shifts in my life and career because I'm here to practice what I preach here.
Right. So when are you applying this? Like, are you thinking, what do I want for dinner? Do I want pizza or tacos? Like, what is my, or is this really dedicated for those deeper decisions and things that we need to think more about?
All of the above. I really like to think of practical ways to apply it.
Okay.
And so some practices are finding some of that stillness and silence in the morning. For me, it's really important in creating that space. And so my morning practice is to have a meditation and do some journaling just to check in with myself. But also checking in with yourself throughout the day, of practicing embodiment, where you can check in. Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Do you need to stretch? Do you need a bio break? And really, those are the type of things that we tend to push through in the name of productivity.
So true.
And so once we start honoring just our very basic body needs, we can start accessing more of our inner wisdom as well.
I think that's really helpful. And how does creativity play into this? Because I know you're big in these 100-day creativity projects.
Yeah, I think it's part of that joy of just seeing what shows up when you trust your intuition. And so, for example, a playful way that is creative is also these like minor decisions in your day of, like, you're gonna go get a coffee, and you could get this, go to this coffee shop or this coffee shop, and you might go to one and bump into somebody you hadn't seen in a long time. And then also, for me, creativity is just wandering through your day and seeing what catches your eye and what you notice, because there's more beauty around us than we tend to see.
That's really cool. Well, thank you for bringing this topic to us. It's something I haven't thought much about, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, Fika Coffee is brewing something new, but it's not a new blend. It's a new build. We get a peek inside the future Fika headquarters when the lift continues.